for the way you look at me. Oh, it's for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love.
Kids, I hope you're ready for this awesome show. It's filled with love. This week is all about love because today is Valentine's Day. You will learn things about Valentine's Day, watch a special family test each other.
Hold up. Okay, let's think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are in a middle school video production talking about love. Now, is this really the right place to have that kind of discussion? You may or may not know, love in middle school is a very delicate thing. So I have a little bit of dating advice for you. If you are dating someone in middle school and you are in love, I got two things for you. You got two options for your future with the person you were in love with. Here are those two options. Number one, you get married. Think about that, folks. Number two, you break up. So if you're not going to marry him, just go ahead and get the breakup over with. Don't you think so?
Okay.
That's great.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the show. Bye.
So will you be my Valentine for forever?
Hey everybody, since Valentine's Day is today, I thought I might share some history about this holiday. A man named Valentine lived in Italy and was a Christian. He was put in prison for helping other Christians. While in prison, he met the jailer's daughter and fell in love with her. The man's daughter was blind, but Valentine still loved her. At the time, marriage was illegal because the emperor thought love was a distraction for his soldiers. The story goes that they were married in secret, but they were discovered, which led to his execution on February 14th. They later found a love letter to the jailer's daughter that said, "From your Valentine. I don't know how much of this is true, but it makes a good story. Happy Valentine's Day."
We thought that we would have a little fun testing the love of one of our favorite FWC married couples, the Millers. We're going to ask them some questions and see if they answer alike. We're going to play the shoe game. His shoe will stand for him and her shoe will stand for her. Just watch. It'll make sense, I promise. Who makes the better breakfast? Good. Who has the best shower singing voice? Who is more likely to make the bedroom floor their personal laundry basket? Who wanted kids first? Who is the pickier eater? Who chose the honeymoon destination? Who is a night owl? Who is more likely to burn the house down when they're cooking dinner? Who is more of a dog person? Who is more likely to fall asleep in front of the TV with the remote in their hand? Who do you trust more behind the wheel? Thanks, Mr. and Mrs. Miller, for being in our game. You guys are the cutest couple.
Hey guys, welcome back to our game show. I'm your new host, Liv. I kick Sydney and Sophia to the curb. Since this is our Valentine's Day episode, we're going to do chocolate trivia. So grab your special someone and a chocolate bar and watch our contestants answer some questions. Let's welcome back our contestants. Let's give it up for Polly the Penguin. Are our contestants ready? Alrighty then. The first Three Musketeers bar originally sold for how much? A, 3 cents, B, 5 cents, C, a dime, or D, 1 cent?
The answer is C.
B. The answer is B, 5 cents. Good job, Polly. You got the right answer. Next question. True or false? Mozart loved chocolate so much he wrote an opera about it.
True.
The answer is true. Once again, Polly the Penguin hitting it with the right answers. Which country consumes the most chocolate per person per year? A, Belgium, B, United States, C, Switzerland.
C.
The answer is C, Switzerland. Good job, Queen Bee, for getting that answer. But I hate to break it to you, but Polly takes the dub because that was the last question. Bertha, you didn't do too hot this show, but maybe next time. Thanks for watching. Have fun eating your Valentine chocolate and showing your love.
Hey y'all, I was just picking out some fabtabulous Valentines. Be mine, I'll be yours. You're sweet. I remember back in elementary when I could spend forever trying to pick out the coolest Valentines with the best candy. Let's go visit the elementary and go find out what they think Valentine's is all about.
But first, okay, let's be honest about this, folks. Not everybody in elementary is that excited about Valentine's Day. In fact, I want to tell you a story about my elementary Valentine's Day experience. In 2nd grade, I had to get my tonsils taken out. And the guy asked me, he said, "What day do you want your tonsils taken out?" I said, "The day before Valentine's Day." Asked me why? I'll tell you. I didn't want to be there. That could be exceedingly awkward in elementary, having to deal with who gets Valentine's and who doesn't. I hope your elementary Valentine's Day was better than mine. I was in a hospital bed eating ice cream.
Well, that's a pretty good Valentine's Day.
My sister. My dad. My mama. I love my friend Sophia.
I'm gonna give a Valentine to my teacher, Miss Tackett. I want to give a Valentine to my dad. I will give a Valentine to Miss Powell. To my mommy. Presents. I give love. I give presents to my friends and even Valentine's cards. I give presents and Valentine's cards, and I go to other people's houses for Valentine's. Give presents to the people that have a crush on me.
That just brings back so many memories when Valentine's Day was all about decorating boxes and who got the best candy. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and remember to spread the love.
Valentine's Day is not the only day to give flowers to that special someone. When you're telling your mom you got a demerit, say it with flowers. When you have to tell your dad you failed a test, say it with flowers. When you have to tell your grandmother that you got a tattoo of her face on your forearm, say it with flowers. When you lovebirds out there want to tell your crush since 2nd grade how you feel, say it with flowers. Speaking of flowers, do you know that certain flowers have meanings? You may think roses are the most romantic flower for you, but daisies, violets, and bachelor buttons are a perfect second choice for y'all. If you want to tell somebody that they pierce your heart, say it with some gladiolus. If you want to say that you love them secretly, say that with some gardenias. If you want to tell them that they are gallant, suave, and perfect, say it with a sweet William. Well, I have to go to the pharmacy because the doctor said that I was lacking vitamin U. While I'm out, I'm stopping at the nearest flower shop. Bye!
In the spirit of Valentine's Day, we've decided to bring to your attention the true lovebirds in the middle school. Let's take a look. We are so blessed to have such great examples of what Christ-based marriages look like. Congratulations to all of you and have a great time celebrating this Valentine's Day. Bye!
I was just playing with my dog Esme. She's such a good girl. Hey, speaking of good dogs, the Westminster Dog Show, the Super Bowl of dog shows, started yesterday and it ends tonight. The show was originally 4 days long in 1883, but eventually was shortened to only 2 days. The first dog show had more than 1,200 dogs participating. Preparation for the dog show begins more than a year in advance. The dogs are split into 7 categories: sporting, hound, and working, terrier, non-sporting, and herding. 2,500 dogs are eligible to enter the show. Up until 2014, mutts, or all-American dogs, were allowed to compete at Westminster. Lucky for you, now they are. So, if you're a dog lover like me, watch this show on TV tonight when you get home. Bye!
You know you make me wanna kick my heels up and down.
It's that time of year again, the time of love. And you know what that means, right? It's time to shout out some love. Before we get right into it, 1 Thessalonians 5:11 started the love shout-outs. It says, "Therefore encourage each other and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing." So, who do you want to shout out some love to?
I shout out some love to my mom.
I shout out some love to Mrs. Hart. Shout out to love to Jacob.
I give a shout out of love to Aaliyah.
I'm going to shout out some love to my sister.
I'd like to shout out some love to my friend Faith Watkins.
I'm going to shout out some love to Billy.
I'd like to shout some love to Sophia. I shout out some love for Calvin. He's my friend.
I'd like to give a shout out of love to the Fort Worth Christian janitorial staff, those nighttime warriors, those illustrators of cleanliness in a dark and lonely world. Those guys come in every day and make our building ready for you again. Shout out to you guys.
Wow, so much love is in the air this season. Well, I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. Bye!
What a nice cabin you got here, Abe.
Thanks, George. I like to get away here this time of year. Mary Todd drives me crazy with her Valentine's decorations all over the place. So I come and enjoy some manly things, like fishing, to cancel out this lovey-dovey Valentine's Day stuff.
Dude, I totally get what you mean. Martha has been exchanging everything on Mount Vernon for the pink and red hearts version. It's as if everyone is forgetting my birthday. February 22nd isn't that hard to remember, you know.
I can't tell you how many times I've reminded Mary Todd to mark February 12th on the calendar. But when I forget one anniversary or birthday, I never hear the end of it.
You know what, Abe? We should establish a national holiday in honor of our birthdays.
Yeah, we should call it President's Day.
Love is great and all, but don't forget about us. Mark your calendars for February 20th.
Wow, what a great show! Too bad it's over. I hope you learned a little more about Valentine's Day, flowers, chocolate, and presidents. Have a great Valentine's Day, and I hope you enjoyed this week's Fwctv. See you next time. Bye!